Hey guys, what's up? It's me, FD. Welcome to Ace Entertainment. I'm here with Yelich, and today we're going to be reviewing the ROH Pure Wrestling Championship Tournament. Yelich?
I This is great.
It was good. Yeah, it was very good.
Ring of Honor finally did it good.
It has been a while since they have done a good, yes. I was very impressed by it. I think I wasn't really a fan of like some of the random shit that they did in like the non-tournament stuff.
The non
Yeah.
non tournament. Uh, if
Taven
I
Vinny is
don't,
a thing. Um,
Even Vincent is a thing. I want to like it, but then I don't.
yeah.
I don't get Taven's gimmick. I'll say that.
Well, it's like, oh
Oh,
fuck.
shit. Okay, here's what I don't get. You have this blood feud that you're doing,
Yeah.
and then he's just gonna start saying "follow the trend." Like what?
Follow the trend. What?
Okay, why are you saying follow the trend if you're continuing a feud based on your past that was before this gimmick? But you're trying to get the new gimmick over? That doesn't make sense.
Not I'm unsure. But the tournament has been itself was good. The EC3 stuff was just basically what he's been doing everywhere else and on Twitter,
Yeah,
but with Shane Taylor in it instead.
EC3's music and Ring of Honor, I had to like it.
It's good.
Really good.
There is a few issues I have with the ROH themes, and that's like a lot of them were very generic.
A lot of them are generic, but like Deppin's, I know wasn't picked out for him. They picked him.
Finley's.
Yeah, that's rough.
Finley was literally just what is the most generic rock song we
For the
can
Ring of
get?
Honor guys,
They're good because
they are good, but for the rest of them, they just have to use generic stuff because they're on TV and they can't really use stuff.
yeah.
Like, I'm okay with Matt Seidel's new team. I wish they had his old Ring of Honor team because I really like that. Whatever.
Yeah.
Enough about theme music. Let's talk about
Let's
the
talk about
actual
the actual tournament. So kicking off, the first match was Lethal Castle. Castle impressed me a lot for pure wrestling because I was expecting him to like be a bit awkward in this, but I think he did well.
Castle is really underrated as a pure wrestler. I remember his when he was in Honor Rising when he faced Will Ospreay.
Yeah.
He was very much of a throwy guy. He very much like
Yeah.
showed off his power there, and I feel like that was something we saw a lot here with against Lethal.
Yeah.
I thought that was really good. And
Yeah, I agree.
I really like.
I agree completely.
I like when he gets to show his power side a bit more, and then it's definitely he's very good at the wrestling. He's never been bad at it. Everyone just thinks of him as like the whole like the flamboyant side, but yeah, he's great in the ring. And I think
because when I think of Dalton Castle, I was thinking of like there's a match specifically that I always bring up is him versus Bobby Fish. It's a very like he's got a very explosive style, whereas this was a lot more grounded, a lot more amateur wrestling based, which makes sense because Castle obviously has that amateur background. But it was a lot cooler to see that side of him, and I think considering his back injury and how it is still a thing, it's not as bad as it used to be, obviously.
that was bad. COVID definitely helped him heal that up.
Yeah. But, like, I think him being in the pure division would probably be a good place for him, while they can't get Hendry in, obviously. But, like, having him in the pure division, mixing up with Gresham and Williams.
Your maybe television title division.
Yeah. Like,
if they can't get Dragon Lee back. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that kind of area I feel like would be really good for Castle to be in right now, as I don't see him mixing it up for the world title immediately.
And obviously,
Then again,
his tag
with the whole Rouge problems, we don't know what the fuck is going to happen with the world title.
They got a fair few belts that they gotta figure out after this.
I know PCO is probably returning soon, but I don't.
This actually, I guess Horace is coming in for the Super J Cup, so
Get
the
but
6-man champ.
that's Horace, but that's not like
That's not Bandito and that's not Fleming.
your top two champs are gone.
Yeah, and most of your 6-man champs. So.
Though, if there's one thing that Ring of Honor's been shown to do well recently, it's tournaments.
That's true. Tournaments have been something they've been doing pretty good at. Obviously,
at least this one.
Needless to say, Lethal beat Castle because they're not Jay Lethal go out the first round of it.
Well, I mean, I could have saw it because Dalton Castle, but I couldn't. But with how the tournament was shaping up, and definitely with how it got into the end, it made more sense that Lethal win here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. We then had a match that I thought was really good, exposing me to a guy who I think a lot of people didn't really know in Wheeler Yuta. We saw Jonathan Gresham versus Wheeler Yuta. This was a Very good match with a really unique finish in the
Yeah, I really like
knee
the
smashing.
Gresham's finishes.
Yeah.
Especially this one and the one against Seidel were really good.
The fucking side out, the leg.
Seidel one was
That
so
looked
fucking
so
good.
painful. It's just
I, it just like that. How is that not someone's finisher?
that is a good question. Mm,
Oh God. But
man.
Gresham Yuta, I'm very glad he got this
Yeah.
chance. He is a guy that I've seen around the Indies a few times. I've seen him not
Yeah.
actually live, but I've seen him on like YouTube Beyond Wrestling.
Yeah.
Was a big guy there. I know he had a stint in MLW for a bit as Jimmy Yuta. But this I feel like is a nice showcase for him, and I really like that he's being good pushed here in like a nice big light. He was the main event of the first pure tournament match.
Yeah.
He main evented over Lethal Castle, which I didn't get, but still.
I mean,
yeah, I guess it didn't really.
Because the tournament was definitely. I mean, I think everyone knew the tournament was fixtured around Gresham. Yeah, this is his whole thing, and so it makes sense. I'm hoping that they do pick up Yuta and Yehi and probably also maybe Deppin, but
Deppin.
Yeah.
I don't think Russ Taylor. By the way, we'll get to him later, but Russ Taylor also impressed me.
He's definitely better here than he was on New Japan Strong. I'll say
yes.
That
much. We didn't bring this up, but one thing that was odd about this match concerning Gresham when it differing from the other matches.
Yeah.
This was the only match he didn't bring out the tag title.
Yeah, I don't know why.
It seemed like they were experimenting with like a thing, but then they just dropped it.
They just dropped it, and they were like, "Nah, Lethal and Gresham are fine."
They're like, "Nah." There's also we'll bring it up at the end, but also there was a little tease at the end of Lethal. I felt turning on Gresham.
It wasn't very
that little handshake between those two, and they had it perfectly set up for Lethal eyes staring at the handshake. Weird. Yeah. Anyway. Great matches.
Great matches for the first night. And then we went into Finley
Romero.
Finley Romero. This was fine. One thing I do want to bring up. This has nothing to do with the tournament. Why the fuck is the Chaos logo in Finley's ROH title?
I don't know if the Chaos. They definitely messed up. They messed up.
They showed the Chaos logo. It's like Finley's not in Chaos.
Either because they showed the Chaos logo like the first 3 seconds of it, and I was like, maybe it was like a glitch. But then later on, they said he's a member. There's 2 members of Chaos. I'm like, that's wrong. I'm sorry, Riccaboni. I like you, Ian Riccaboni, but you. Oh.
And the logo was and also like when Finley faced Lethal in the second round, the logo was still.
Ah, damn it!
So it was like, what the fuck?
That's annoying.
As a New Japan mark, it pisses me off.
No, but
it's whatever.
They made a mistake. Yeah. It's minor.
It's minor.
It's annoying. It's easy to fix, but it's know.
It's whatever. This was fine.
Annoying.
It was
a good. I liked Finley Romero.
I mean, they're both good performers. It's kind of what you would expect. It's solid. I feel like. I didn't realize.
No surprise with Finley.
Yeah, Finley won. I don't know why they're making out that Finley's finisher is the last shot, when in reality his finisher's been like the acid drop for like months and the prima nocta for years. It's like, I guess they're trying something new.
Didn't they say they were trying to have him do like the whole leg submission finisher?
I remember they had the leg submission.
I know they were building that up.
They were building that up. Did we ever? I don't even remember if we saw that or not.
I think he attempted it.
Yeah.
Especially against Lethal, I think he attempted it because I feel like a main thing was he was attacking the knee there. Oh yeah, he did. Wasn't he the Indian Deathlock?
Oh, it was right. Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't win. But he attempted it.
He didn't win with it, but he tried it. Yeah. He tried to. He got the rope break. But yeah, I felt like it was good. Then we go on to Delirious Matt Sydal.
This was
Delirious is fucking hench, dude.
Oh yeah, he got jacked during COVID. Clearly, he got like he's fucking big now.
Delirious is fucking jacked.
They had him as like what? They had him like billed as like what 185 or something, and it's just like
that man.
And it's like Sydal's small as well, so it's just like oh no. And then Sydal.
This is. Oh my god! Wait, the fucking There was a spot I remember in this match. Remember when Delirious had his legs trapped under him and
Yeah.
Seidel was kept doing his moves on him? Oh god,
Yeah, that was
legs, my
Mm.
knees.
Yeah. One thing I did want to make note of, Seidel does a better Cobra Clutch than Okada does.
Oh yeah, yeah, and I
It's
think Delirious also tried to clutch here,
Cobra
but
Clutch
yeah, they
really
both
as
do.
well. And oh my goodness, it was very funny. It was just
Very, and he got it in smoother
yeah.
than he did too, and
Mm.
it looked better than Okada's.
It's
Like, come
just
on now.
oh man. It's just
Seidel, honestly, for being his style that we
yeah.
know of him, he did. I liked
Yeah.
his pure tournament matches. He's definitely not a guy you would think, oh, pure
Yeah.
wrestler, Matt Seidel. No, but yeah, I like this.
He worked quite well in the tournament. I think he's like, I think it's the fact that a lot of people do forget Seidel isn't really just a high flyer. Sure, he does the shooting star press and he was in the junior division, but he is definitely more of a hybrid competitor than I think people give him credit for because he can do
Yeah,
the grounded
definitely.
style and the suplexes and everything else everyone else can do. It's just that he's more just because Evan Bourne WWE two flippies, and that's why I think a lot of people think of him as like a high flyer. But like he can definitely do the grounded game, and he actually did quite well this tournament. And I think the the Gresham match in the next round is just as good, if not better. Than
Oh yeah,
yeah,
his matches are the shortest. I feel
they were short, but I think they worked for what
they
they
were
needed
short,
to
but
be.
they delivered.
Yeah.
Um,
Moving on, we then had Silas Young versus Fred Yehi. This was dope.
great,
I
great fucking.
Fred Yehi,
Oh, the
fucking get him,
sign this man.
get him. Give me catch
Sign
point,
this man now.
catch point in Ring of Honor. Let's go right now.
Hell, I don't. Even if Ring of Honor doesn't sign him, NWA, fucking
Somebody. Not
uh,
not AEW, because they got too
I
many
mean,
people.
not WWE. They have too many people.
Impact.
Ring of Honor, fucking Impact. Please, like
MLW.
somebody. Hell, you can go to New Japan for all I care.
Oh god.
Somebody sign this man.
Dude, Fred Yehi and Suzuki Gun. Oh, yes.
Oh, honestly, please. Oh,
But yeah, no, this was great. Yeah, I'm obviously a fan of Silas Young. Silas Young, he needs no introduction. Great veteran, great wrestler, and this was just
despite the flash pinfall finish, it never felt like it was like cheapened.
no. I think
Yehi felt like he won this match.
yeah, I think it was probably, I would say not my favorite match of the tournament, but probably my favorite match of the first round because I think
I would agree to that.
yeah, I think that's probably,
Even though I did also like William Thrust.
yeah. I liked Williams Rust because it was very like good technical stuff and it was like a lot of good stuff. But then there's
Also Lethal Castle.
there's a lot
so
of
good.
goodness going on. It like
Um,
there's a and basically it speaks for itself. It's a very good match, and it's like it protects Silas giving him flash pinfalls, but it's also like the idea of flash pinfalls I think are gonna be more common in pure wrestling because like it's the idea of it
definitely.
being like
I think wasn't there another flash pinfall later in the tournament?
yeah,
Or am I
Gresham
being
sunset
weird?
flipped Woods.
Yeah.
Pinned him.
Yeah, Gresham and Woods. Yehi, those knees in the corner, the
Oh,
brutal as fuck.
dude, he is.
Oh,
He's great. I haven't been exposed to Yehi. I think the last time I saw him was probably like in Evolve, and that was ages ago when like he and Tracy were tag champs. And then like since then I haven't really seen him. But seeing him back here, I think he would be like a great asset for basically any company who want like a. He's pretty built, so he's not a smaller submission guy. So he's a nice big guy who can do like, who's hard hitting. He does
I
submissions.
feel like he'd fit like a glove in MLW.
Yeah, I think they could very much make use of him because they have a lot of like bigger guys, not like big guys, but
I think
bigger.
they should
Yeah, and he could help.
they should grab him immediately.
Yeah.
Next match of the night was the only match that went to time limit in the entire
decision.
tournament. Josh Woods,
Kenny King. This was. I don't really have many thoughts on this. I mean, I like.
I'd
Woods.
call it a showcase for Josh Woods.
Yeah. The judge. It did make me. I did read some of the judges' names, and two of them. I caught two of them. I don't remember the third, but Will Ferrara
Gary
and Sumi Sakai.
Yeah, Will Ferrara, Sumi Sakai, Gary Juster. Gary Juster's a writer, I feel, for the Ring of Honor.
Yeah. Certainly.
Yeah. I mean, they had to choose some people.
Yeah,
So
there are
they went with
certainly
them.
some choices. Will Ferreira is who I think of when I think of pure wrestling. um,
I think
yeah,
they just went with like trainers for the Ring of Honor dojo.
probably. Yeah. This was fine. It's like I don't think I was expecting much considering it's Kenny King and like he's not really
I
the purest
I
guy.
I liked Woods. Woods' offense is
What's
I'm really interested in him now.
yeah,
I
because
used to like not. I see things like, oh, who cares about Josh Woods? This very good.
yeah, I like the fact that he's a bigger guy and he can do the technical stuff as well. So he's got both that power game and then like he's got that like he does the like they point out he does a lot of the amateur wrestling stuff where he tries to like go for holds and he like will try to like ground guys and do stuff like that.
Was it this match or was it Woods versus Black when somebody had like tried to get something and he just yelled back, "You don't even have anything." It was
Uh,
I laughed my ass off at that when
what
he
was
said
it?
that.
Oh
I
God.
Someone had like tried to. I feel like it was Kenny King who's so like, "Oh, I got you now. I got you now." He's like, "You don't even have anything." He had like his
Yeah,
head in like his fucking.
I'm trying to remember that. Good God, because it was Silas and that other guy were yelling at ringside a lot
Oh,
during the PJ
Brian
match.
Johnson. Ugh,
Brian
I hated
Johnson,
him.
who the fuck are
Brian
you?
Johnson needs to fucking get burned
Who is
to a
this man?
crisp.
Like I don't know if
He's he,
he's like top prospect guy, right? Or some shit.
I don't know. I think he is. He was one of the alternates for this tournament. I forget who the
Yeah,
other alternate
I
was.
don't know why he was accompanying PJ Black to ringside. I don't know what.
They're aligned in Ring
Are
of
they?
Honor, but I
Okay.
just don't. Yeah, but I don't know. Like he just made my viewing experience worse
He's just
for
like
Black's matches.
I'm just like, who the fuck are you? Why are you here? Like I get why
There's
Silas
a
is here.
reason why I didn't like PJ Black's matches
Yeah.
mostly. He was my least favorite matches in the pure tournament were Black's.
Yeah.
He was probably one of the main reasons why.
Yeah, he was
Also
really
was Black's
annoying.
offense.
Black's offense is not designed for pure wrestling. Please do not put him in that. Please, no.
That's why I was really hoping. Let's move on to the
Yeah.
next
The next
night
one we had,
because
the match you said that was great was Tracy Williams versus Russ Taylor. Yeah, it was good.
Rust was definitely in the driver's seat for most of this.
Yeah, Tracy's style is like very defensive in terms of like it's like he does what Zach does, what Zack Sabre Jr. does a lot, which is like counter wrestling, where it's like he'll like his opponent will like drive the match, but he'll be able to like counter his opponent through like move to move, and then eventually get the win sometimes out of nowhere. Like I think Rust is going to be a good asset for them as well, probably going forward because I think he's gonna
If he signs,
if he signs because he's going to obviously be working. I think his technical style is something that I think that they're going to want to get a fair few more technicians in, and
yeah,
are going to be missing a fair bit of their international talent for a while, with a lot of them overseas right now. So it'll be interesting to see, like I say, overseas. They're stuck overseas right
yeah.
now. So getting a few guys to like, even if they're just on paper appearances, and you're like not even like fully signing them, and just going like bring them in, and then they leave eventually. That probably wouldn't hurt them either, because I think that's what Shane Taylor on PPA, or is he fully signed again?
No, Shane Taylor. They signed him again.
They signed him
There
again.
was an angle where he was on. His
Yeah,
contract ran out, I remember, but that was an angle. He
yeah.
resigned.
He resigned. Okay.
I don't know how long. I feel like it was a 2-year deal. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah. Did they ever? Does he actually have all those title shots that they had in like that contract negotiating shit, where it was like,
I
oh, he gets a
don't.
world title shot, TV title shot,
I
tag title
I don't
shots.
think. I don't think. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's
But
interesting.
an odd thing from this match. I really like the match in general,
Yeah.
but the ending felt really abrupt.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
It just felt like, we got to 14 minutes. Pile driver,
Pile
fucking tap
driver,
out to the
tap out. Yeah. It's
no pile driver crossface. Tap it immediately.
yeah.
This was the longest match and felt like poorly
Well,
paced.
second longest if you count the decision, but yeah,
Sorry. Oh, right. You're
because it
right.
drove 50
Okay.
minutes and then
My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. But yeah, you're right. But
Yeah.
the longest match I had a decision
Yeah.
in the first round,
Mm.
and it felt like they were rushing at the end.
Yep. It was Yeah, it was fine. I don't think it was Tracy's best match of the tournament because he had some great ones later on.
He had some great. Tracy Williams was in my favorite match of the tournament, and I will get to that.
Yeah, that's. I believe you mentioned that. And then we had the final match of the first round, the one that was
the worst match of the tournament, in my opinion. No fault to Tony Depp.
I thought it was fine.
Okay, in comparison to the other matches,
yeah, in comparison,
it's
it's not great, but it was a fine match. It was PJ Black versus Tony Deppen, and
none of the matches bored me except for this match at times.
This one was like, it was not the worst thing, but it definitely wasn't like anything great. I feel like it was very
PJ
average.
Black is not suited for
No, I mean,
pure.
keep on. This is a guy who went through like what? He went through WWE developmental and then went back onto the indies. So he's gonna have that whole like thing of, you know, that you go back, you go through that system, you get that style, and then you have to relearn a different style, and then it's just like, okay, cool. So
He's been great.
He's been good before. I think it's just like his style doesn't fit this because like he does definitely rely on a lot. He does rely on a lot of high flying maneuvers, and that's not something you see often in.
Yeah.
Like I think they saw
yeah.
2 top rope moves.
I wish he had more offense in this match.
His grounded finishers are certainly a thing. That like the driver shit.
I will be fair. His Deppen's STF kind of shitty.
They called it a Muto style. It was a Chono style STF, and I'm just like, please don't sully the name of Masahiro.
Also,
like that.
I hated how PJ Black, he didn't sell that shit at all. He immediately got to the ropes every time.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, let the man have some offense.
He's just like, no.
This is one appearance on the ring. This is one appearance. They made all the other indie guys look good. They gave Yehi a win. Give Deppen some. Initially, in my bracket beforehand, I thought Deppen was going to go to the semis.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
Very wrong. PJ Black.
I thought one of the indie guys was going to make it to the second round, and I thought I didn't think it was Yehi. I was wrong, so I thought Deppen.
Yeah. I think that was definitely going to put somebody from the like non-ROH guys through, but it wasn't really clear of who it was going to be.
Yeah, it was definitely going to be Deppen or Yehi. Yeah. I couldn't have seen Rust doing it at all.
Was not,
and I didn't see Yuta doing it. So.
Yeah, because anyone who came up,
nobody
was Gresham was not losing a single match this time.
Gresham was not losing until the finals.
At least the finals.
Actually, never mind.
No.
Side down, maybe.
Gresham was just gonna win the whole thing. I think everybody knew that from like out.
No, I mean, I thought Tracy could have won it.
Tracy could have won it, but I think it was definitely like highly in favor of Gresham.
It was like I'd say it was 70-30.
Yeah, but I mean the tournament was built around Gresham, kind of. It was like
it was definitely built around him. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, there is the chance of an upset, but I think it was very quite clear that a certain octopus was going to get through and then tap everybody out. Well, he didn't tap everybody out. He tapped most people out. Although they called
he did tap everybody out, didn't he?
No, he rolled up Woods.
Oh yeah, he did. Okay, actually, let's talk about the next night.
Yeah, so next quarterfinal.
Lethal Finley. Lethal, I feel like performed very good.
Yeah, it's Lethal. You kind of expect it from him. He's one of the best. He has obviously not wrestled since the COVID stuff happened, and he's had a time off, and he's definitely healed. He's definitely you gotta keep in mind, Lethal has been like the franchise of ROH. He's called that because he
literally is called the franchise.
Yeah, he is called the franchise because he doesn't really take any time off from ROH, and he's been like consistently working that schedule like a lot, and they like have he's been on like. I don't think I can name an ROH show where Lethal isn't on it. Because it's like he's always on like every ROH show. And then he probably has indie bookings outside of that as well. So it's like...
I don't think he does indie bookings.
He's done a few. Because he did like... He does like a couple occasionally. Like
Let me look it up.
He's done like the ones for like WCPW like ages ago. And then he did like a few...
Okay, but that was on behalf of Ring of Honor. Because wasn't he defending the Ring of Honor title?
Was. But like he did other bookings where it was just like he was, I'm going to go work this show. Like he did the one with Canceled Man.
Oh, okay. So he's worked Rev Pro and Crash.
Yeah. He works
most of the time it's on behalf of Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Actually, never mind. He does do some.
He does do stuff, obviously, because
errand stuff.
yeah, it's.
Yeah, you're right though.
But yeah, he's a top like level guy who's not who. So he does a lot of appearances. So he hasn't really ever had time to rest. So you've probably got nagging injuries. So, but I think the fact is now that he's had some time off, he's been able to like now he's got like he's ready to go and he's really been wanting to do stuff, and that's why we saw this side of him in the pure tournament, because he's been like busting his ass trying to like get eyes on ROH, and more importantly, because he's happy to be back in the ring again. Because once you take time off, you kind of miss people, as wrestlers usually do. They miss is being in the ring, and it's like that's why we're seeing this like great, like he's definitely going all out in all of his matches, which is really good. But
yeah,
it's just
everyone in this tournament I feel brought PJ Black. Everyone in this tournament brought their A game
except for PJ Black.
Who's sorry, PJ. I hope you won't listen to this, but you didn't do very good. I like your.
This was good though. Lethal Finley was good.
Lethal Finley was quite good. It's not my favorite Lethal match of the tournament. We'll get to that, but it was very good though.
Yeah, I thought it was great. I thought it was really good. Lethal Injection.
Now we go into the Lethal Injection. I think he finished every match that he won with Lethal Injection.
Yes.
All two of them.
Yeah, all the two he won, and then he hit in every match he hit a Lethal Injection though, because he hit one on Tracy.
He did. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, but Tracy
did kick out. He did the foot rope break.
Yeah, the toe break where he gets his one toe on the ropes. And
that reminds me of the remember I want to say it was WrestleMania 33 when Kevin Owens did the finger break.
And then I remember payback. No, that was Payback the next month. Like he put it on, he did it again, and then like Jericho went insane and started beating the shit out of his finger.
Yeah,
it was like not even his hand, the one finger he was stomping on his. Like, Jericho. After this was Gresham Side which was
that finish.
The finish was great, and that is some god tier level like submission ankle work. Like Jesus, that's like the first.
Somebody on the Indies needs to use that as their finisher.
But it's like, man, like.
It'll probably injure someone.
Yeah, I feel like that's a bit dangerous.
But also, it looks so fucking cool.
You definitely cannot keep that in for very long, because if you do,
no. I was scared to death that
was a botch. I was like, shit.
I thought it was a botch, but and I thought that's why he tapped out so quickly, and that's why I thought, that's why this match went so short. But no one put up an X. It definitely looked premeditated.
Yeah,
it was cool as fuck.
It was cool as fuck, but it was. Don't do that often, please, Gresham. Just
don't do it often. Once a year.
Give me one. Once a year, every now and then.
So we got two great matches.
Now on to let's move on. Now onto my favorite match of the tournament, because I really like this match. Fred Yehi versus Tracy Williams. This was a great match. Sick. This was amazing. Dude, the catch point handshake at the beginning, and then just the whole match was like, this was great. Oh my!
Very smart ending too. I'm glad they did that. Dragon Sleeping Ropes.
Oh my god! I think it's the only submission that happened in the ropes.
It's the only submission that they have in the ropes. It's the only time they really utilized that rule, and it was used to perfection here.
When both of them used all their rope breaks, or did Tracy have one more?
Both of them used all the rope breaks.
They had no rope breaks left. Tracy gets him in the ropes, and he taps him out to it.
Because I think he had Yehi in a what's it called his finisher, the crossface.
Yeah,
Yehi gets to the rope to break it. Doesn't have a rope break anymore. Remember, by the way, those who don't know the pure rules, he only gets 3 rope breaks in a pure wrestling match.
Yeah.
They just fucking dragging sleepers into the ropes, force him to tap out. It was so fucking cool.
It was brilliant.
Amazing match. Go watch it. Yeah.
It was great. This was incredible. I love technical wrestling. I'm a big fan of it. I love like stuff that looks shoot, and this shit was just. And it's also like the history of this match as well, because these two were like tag champs in Evolve together, and they were like a part of Catchpoint. And they made a big deal out of Catchpoint in this.
Yeah, they did.
I am hoping. There's a part of me that hopes Yehi signs full time and they start teaming up again. But because imagine Williams and Yehi versus Lethal and Gresham.
And Lethal.
The sex. It'd be so good.
I need it. It'd be so good. And then you can have Lethal turn on Gresham, and you can do that Lethal Gresham pure.
Yeah. Because I mean, I feel like they're gonna drop tag soon because I think they want Gresham to do this.
Yeah, definitely. That'd be what a team to drop it to.
Yeah. Sign Catch Point.
Please sign Fred Yehi.
It would be cool if like Gresham. Oh, what if like Gresham turns on Lethal mid match and then aligns himself with Catch Point, and then it's the three of them all the belts. The foundation. Yeah. Anyway, moving on, we had Black Woods. I
liked Woods.
Woods is good. Never put PJ Black in the pure division ever again. Just no.
Can we throw Brian Johnson into a river?
Yep. Silas was the only good manager part of this match. Silas was
the only good manager in pure period.
Silas was actually really cool. I liked Silas as like wearing the suit as like in like
the suit.
That was like that's a really cool.
Honestly, another good team you can have them drop the belts to. 2 guys, 1 tag.
2 guys, 1 tag. I don't like the name, but I like the team.
I don't like the name. It's good though.
It's good.
Josh Wood's personality in his in-ring style are polar opposites.
He's like the most like he's like a really like funny. He's like because he's the nice guy to Silas's.
He's a teddy bear.
He's a teddy bear.
And then
get in the ring. He's gonna eat you.
He's gonna break your every goddamn ligament in your body.
Yeah. God. Man.
I feel like his match with Gresham was better than this one.
Much better. It was the Final Four was definitely like an interesting group because you have the top guy in ROH. You have Woods. I think is like the outlier in the four.
Woods was the outlier. He was the up and coming guy. He's the one that won the top prospect tournament. I want to say 2 years ago at this point.
Yeah, 2018, and then
I think it was 2017.
Who won? Dak Draper or whatever the fuck his name was.
Dak Draper, and then I think they had a break one in 2018, or I didn't do one.
They had one where it was just like Jeff Cobb. They advertised it, and then Jeff Cobb just debuted and beat the shit out of everybody. The tournament was canceled.
That must have been 2018 then.
That was been 2018. So I think Woods won. He won one of the recent ones. I don't know when it was.
I think he won 2017.
Might have been 2017. Yeah.
They didn't do one in 2020.
Yeah. Because 2016 was Leo Rush, and then they didn't do one.
Yeah, you won 2017.
Yeah.
So you got decorated people in there.
Yeah.
And
Tracy is also there with no titles, no tournaments.
Well, foundation. Also, he is a former 6-man champion.
He is.
So he's a former 6-man champion.
With who?
At least I said that. I'm pretty sure. I want to say Lifeblood.
Lifeblood never won them.
1 second, let me look this up.
I'm pretty sure Lifeblood never won 6-man.
They said it on commentary. I think that he won it.
No,
I could be wrong.
I don't think Lifeblood ever won the 6-man belts. He won like a 6-man tag at
MSG.
Wait.
Maybe I'm wrong then.
Mexa Blood and fucking.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
He did. I swear they said.
They got several shots. Like Williams has never held gold in ROH. Neither has Haskins. But like they've both been made to be like big deals.
Crazy won a title in ROH. Okay, I'm wrong. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I mean Williams has approximately 0 accomplishments in ROH. So
yeah, he's a finalist in the Pure tournament.
This is probably his like biggest thing he's done though. Like he had like a TV.
I feel like they're definitely going to push him.
100%. I feel like he should be the guy to beat Gresham for the belt eventually, like later on, not for a long while. But
yeah, I feel like Gresham have a long.
Gresham's keeping that belt for a year.
You could also have Lethal with that. You could also have other people in that.
You could have Lethal. You could have like
Lethal Tracy Williams, my favorite match.
This was good.
So fucking
This was really
good.
good. Yeah.
I really loved this match.
Oh, by the way, oh no, we went through everything in the. Yeah, it was just Lethal Williams. Yeah, so Lethal Williams was great. I agree. It was really good.
This was probably, I would say, one of the only matches in the tournament where you didn't know who was winning it.
I think a lot of people. It was probably like 60-40 to Lethal, but I think it was quite unpredictable. I don't think.
Most people thought Lethal was going to win this.
And then Tracy gets the upset, and it's like
Great.
That's the crazy part. That Lethal fucking he submitted to Tracy, which is
okay. Here's the thing. He used all of his rope. They're really showing how much these rope breaks matter in pure tournament. If you use all your rope breaks, you are fucked.
Yeah, because he got the sleeper in, and then Lethal tried to get a rope break, but he's out of rope breaks. It's just nah, man, doesn't mean anything. Then he had to flip himself over and try to get in, but then he still couldn't, because then it was the pile driver, then the crossface, which is
which has been his bread and butter.
Yeah,
how he's been finishing off these matches.
Yeah, Tracy's definitely going to be one of the cornerstones of this division. You can't really. I don't expect him to I expect him to win the title at some point, if not
the cornerstones I feel are going to be Gresham, Williams, and if he gets out of the tag, Woods.
Yeah. Lethal will probably not, because obviously Lethal is #1 boy. Keeps him.
He could.
He'll be in there occasionally, but he's not.
Pure feels like a bigger deal than the television title.
It does, but at the same time, you got to remember Lethal is
now, guy. Without their champions over in the U.S., their biggest title is the Pure title.
Yeah. Well, it's the biggest.
They don't have other champions over.
They have the tag belts. That's about it.
I feel like Pure is bigger. They definitely felt like Pure was definitely made bigger.
They made a big deal out of Pure here. Hopefully, they continue to do that, because I feel like Pure is definitely going to be more interesting, because I feel like it's not going to. It's going to. The good part about I think TV is going to suffer because of Pure, but I think Pure is just going to be that much better because it's
really.
Yeah, well, think about it. The way I see it, a couple of guys who aren't going to be around the Pure title are like Shane Taylor and that lot, which means they're going to be in the TV division, which is just it's just I'm so happy.
Television in general, my bad.
Yeah, the TV title scene.
No, I understand now. I didn't know you meant the TV title.
No, I mean the TV. I don't mean the TV show is gonna be great because of Pure. I'm just giving people a reason to watch.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
No, the TV title is gonna suffer. Yeah.
There's definitely a lot of guys that can't do the style. Yeah. Matt Taven, Vincent, Shane Taylor,
Brody King,
Briscoes,
Shane Taylor.
Taylor.
My least favorite person at ROH is Shane
You just start repeating Shane Taylor for the next 40 minutes.
Yeah. Gresham Woods. This was good. It was good.
Very good. Woods finally getting a good match.
Yeah.
Felt short.
Yeah, it was a bit short. I mean, it ended with a flash pinfall as well, which is something that I think we're gonna have to get used to that basically in Pure. Where it's
to be fair, this was the lead-in to a much bigger feeling match, and I feel like they didn't want. Not that they didn't want to do too good. I just felt like they weren't given as much time, because Lethal Williams, the longest match in the entire tournament, definitely want to have a spotlight shot on it. So.
Yeah. And then speaking of which, let's get into that match to the finals after Gresham beats Woods, which was it was alright. I mean, I liked it, but at the same time, it's
it was good. It was on par with the rest of the matches.
Yeah, definitely. And then we had Gresham Williams in the finals.
You still can't believe Tracy won.
It was very weird, but in the end, it does make sense because,
it feels like they're saving Lethal Gresham.
Yeah, definitely. That's going to be something they're going to do down the line, and it's going to be a big deal. And it's because they did that at Final Battle last year, wasn't it? Or was it
I don't know. Didn't they win the titles at Final Battle?
They might win the titles at Final Battle. They did it They did Gresham Lethal at a big pay-per-view, and then they won the title
I
afterwards.
check really quickly.
When did they win those belts? Oh gosh.
They won them at uh, Final Battle. They beat the Briscoes.
So when did they have that match?
That's for Dishonor.
Death for Dishonor. Okay, again, which is still a pretty big pay-per-view because it's one of ROH's fewer like annual events. It was really and it's like they want to save that rematch for way down the road, and Tracy is somebody who they clearly want to position highly in the pure division, so it makes sense for that to be what they want to do.
Yeah. And it definitely, Tracy hadn't had a lot of big wins. Beating Jay Lethal in Ring of Honor is a big win.
By submission, no less. He made him tap out.
Yeah, by submission. But here's the thing, in pure, I don't feel like tapping out is as big of a no in a pure match.
But it's like I still think it's big to tap out Jay Lethal of all people because it's
I agree, it's big. No, that is big. That's definitely big.
Like, because he's the guy in ROH. He is he's the head honcho.
This match with Williams Gresham felt a bit short and a bit abrupt, but it was a great match.
Yeah, I feel like it was great. It was like a great technical match. The finish was good, although it was like it definitely felt like the most just like finisher of all of Gresham's matches, where it was just like, oh, he finally brings out the octopus stretch and he taps out Tracy with it. It's like, okay.
I felt like it was going to be longer. This match was less than 15 minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't very long. So despite like the whole 60-minute time limit, it's like, okay, this is.
I felt like they should have maybe cut back. I almost thought they were going to give this match the entire show. I
feel like if they had given this the whole show and not done the weird 6-man tag thing that they did with
and the fucking Shane Taylor promotion.
Moses and Khan, whatever the fuck their names are.
Yeah.
Who cares? Just no. I
EC3 losing his first match in Ring of Honor.
I mean, he lost his return match to Impact as well, so yeah, he's not
EC3. Really shit.
The premium jobber, EC3.
The essential loser.
He literally left WWE being a jobber to go everywhere else and be a jobber.
I'm not going to be a jobber for you. I'm going to job for
everybody else. Fuck yeah. Can't wait for him to go to AEW.
Everyone gets
I can't wait for EC3 versus Shane Taylor one-on-one because that's what we're getting.
They're definitely going to do that. That's what we're getting. Taylor Kill is a bit underrated, but I don't want to see him.
It's Shane Taylor, man.
We'll see how he does.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Oh.
I don't have high hopes for the match, so I hope it's better than I hope. Yeah. I think. But yeah, Ring of Honor Pure Tournament. Gresham wins. All that image with Gresham
Gresham with the 2 belts. Trophy. Gresham is.
Oh, hell yeah.
Big boy. Well, not really big boy, but him and Jordan had a good time with that belt.
Give him every title.
Give him all the belts.
Ring of Honor? No. Ring of Gresham.
Gresham of Gresham.
Gresham.
Gresham. 3 Gs.
Triple G.
Yeah, no, but Gresham is pure champion. I think this is what everyone wanted, including Gresham and ROH.
Yeah.
Everybody
and
wanted this.
And Gresham also seems to be getting more pure wrestlers into Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
I saw recently on Twitter, Joshua Wavra. I saw.
Yeah.
I've never seen a single match of his.
I don't know who that is, but okay.
I don't know who it is. But apparently he's been he's getting more pure wrestlers from the indies into, I don't know if it's Ring of Honor or just around it.
The foundation.
So it definitely foundation. But yeah. It's exciting.
It is
exciting times to Ring of Honor.
It is. This is probably the best thing they've done in a long time. I feel like.
Best thing they've done since G1 Supercard. And by that I don't. By that I mean. By that, let me clarify. By that I don't mean G1 Supercard was good. I mean, after the horrendous that was G1 Supercard, they finally come back.
Yeah.
They're finally
definitely
better.
I think. I mean, they were getting there. I think if Haskins had won the world title, then it would.
They were getting there.
Yeah.
But I feel like this definitely fast tracked.
Yeah, definitely. It's great to see like all this is just back in. It's just this was amazing. Like there's not like there's a okay there. I would say there's not a bad match, but PJ Black just you can ignore that. You can ignore.
There's not a bad match if it was a 15-man tournament.
Just yeah. If you just pretend Josh Woods gets a bye to the semifinals after beating Kenny King,
and Tony Deppen doesn't exist.
And Tony Deppen doesn't exist. You just it's much better.
Watch every match in the tournament except the ones including PJ Black.
Pretty much. But yeah, no, that's and okay. So you said your favorite match was Lethal Williams, and I said mine was Yehi Williams. Who would you say is your tournament MVP besides Gresham Boy? But yeah,
Williams or Lethal. Williams probably because he went further, but I enjoyed personally Lethal's matches a bit more.
Fair enough. All right. I don't really know what else to do from what else we should do from there.
Who was your MVP besides Gresh?
Besides Gresh, probably Williams as well, because I feel like he did like.
I mean, you could also say Fred Yehi.
I could also say Fred Yehi was like a guy who I was like very impressed with, and I hope to God that either ROH or MLW or somebody picks him up. He's really fucking good.
Sign this man.
Sign this man. Catch point in ROH. Give it to me. Yeah, no, but hopefully they do like get picked up, and hopefully they get to do some. Hopefully he gets picked up, and hopefully he gets to do some good stuff because he is.
Hopefully gets to knee more people in the face.
Yes, because he's a good talent, and yeah, there's not really much else that can be said. He's great. But yeah, so Williams or Yehi would probably be my MVPs, joint MVPs together, because the best boys, Catchpoint, Drew Gulak, Matt Riddle. Who else was in Catchpoint?
Walter?
No, he was in Ring Camp.
Yeah, Walter wanted it to be. He's like, no.
No. TJ.
Malcolm Pivot. Everyone. Catchpoint.
Stokely Hathaway. Fuck yeah. The manager, the guy who came out with the Evolve title around his waist when he was managing Timothy Thatcher.
Oh, there's the guy who's in Catchpoint.
Was he in Catchpoint? I thought he was in.
I thought when you said his name, so I was like,
Yeah. I mean, he was associated with him. He wasn't in it, which was weird. It was like, yeah.
At one point, I thought it was.
Not that I'm aware of. He might have been, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
I can just look at it. Tracy, Riddle, Yehi, Dickinson, Jacka, Garini, TJP, okay, Gulak.
Yeah, TJP was in there. Doom Patrol was who I was also thinking of. Those boys, Jacka and Dickinson. Yeah. All right. Well, with that.
That was a pure tournament.
That was a pure tournament. It was good. Go watch it. If you didn't watch it, if for some reason you watched this review before watching the tournament, I don't know why you would do that.
We're sorry.
Yeah, I don't.
But go watch those matches, except PJ Black.
Except for PJ Black. Skip everything except for PJ.
In closing, PJ Black isn't good.
Don't put PJ Black in the pure division anymore. We have suffered. My people have suffered too long. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Sub to Ace Entertainment. If you haven't, subscribe. FD out. Yelich out. Bye.